So many businesses globally have recorded loss in sales, and some of them have actually closed due to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic that affects how we do business, and it's changing how we do business completely. So if you want to know how you can increase your sales and make your business COVID-19 resilient, watch till the end of this video. Hi beautiful people, I am Matilda and welcome to my channel. Here we discuss everything entrepreneurship. So this week I've been looking at how I've actually been researching on how we can make our businesses more COVID resilient, right? COVID-19 is a challenge that faces all of us, whether professionally, career-wise, or business-wise. So we have to also find ways on how we're going to face it head-on and make sure that our businesses thrive and we lead the lives that we want. And also at the same time, while maintaining safety, of course, social distance and all those good things, okay? Mask up. Please remember to mask up. Okay, so with the onset of COVID-19, it is really challenging to make, to increase your sales. And also we've seen a number of businesses close, a number of people lose their job. One of the key things that we have to remember is that COVID-19 requires us to practice social distancing, which is something that's really strange to us. Like if you're in my culture, you know, just the other day I was speaking with a friend of mine, and we were actually saying that we didn't know how social we were until we were required to practice social distancing rather. So we're one of those communities that hug a lot, that, you know, do the side checks, kicks, and all those things. So now with the onset of the COVID-19, we don't move as much as we would like to. We're more home than we originally used to be. So now with that in mind, we, like, you as a business person, as an entrepreneur, you're faced with the challenge, especially if you were one that had a brick and mortar business, which is basically you have a physical shop. You're faced with the challenge of how do you make ends meet? How do you increase your sales? How do you grow? If not as many people are coming to wherever your business is located. Now, one thing you have to remember is the marketplaces or most economies are built by a collection of people meeting, which is usually a marketplace. You have buyers and sellers meeting to trade, so they exchange money, and that's how businesses, that's how markets operate. That's how economies thrive. Businesses rely on that. So usually business people will rather have their businesses located in places where you have a lot of traffic, a lot of inflow of people. So if you have access, let's say you have your business is located in a place where you have a good, for example, 50,000 people walking by, that's like amazing, you know. You have 100,000 people, or let's say 500,000 people in a month walking through the corridor of your business. That is awesome. You know, that's a huge population, because, you know, the statistics are obviously from those people, a number of people will come into your shop and buy some products from you. And, you know, once you have more sales, it's easier for you to find your profit. But now with the social distancing in place, not as many people move aimlessly, for example. Of course, you know, in my community, we say there's no more chimpuena movement, or you don't move aimlessly. Now, when you move with purpose. You get up somewhere and you go where you need to go and leave because of social distancing and all those safety measures. Now, with that in mind, you know that, of course, then the populations in marketplaces, for example, is less. So now the question then becomes, where do you get this population? Where are people socializing? Where are people meeting up so that you place yourself where people are and make your sales? So just like, you know, in the animal kingdom, there are always local watering holes, you know, where people gather, and that's where you want to be as a business. Because if you're going to be somewhere where no people go, then who are you selling to? You know, are you selling to yourself or something? No, you need to be where people are. You need to be where your market is, where your clients are, so that you give them what they want, where they want it, right? So right now, because of social distancing, we don't have that those physical places have reduced in the traffic. So now when you look at it, the question then becomes, where are people socializing? Because let's face it, people being people, we still have to socialize. I'm a social being. I still have to socialize somewhere. So where are people meeting? The key answer here is the internet, okay? People are on the internet for longer hours than before, for like they're on the internet, say whatever, they're on the internet, so now statistics globally show that the number of hours or number of people as well that are on the internet has significantly increased. So already that's a sign for us as entrepreneurs, as business people, to say, let's meet the people where they are. And if they're on social media, if they're on the digital platform, the digital world, that's where we have to go. Okay, so what do you do now that people are on the internet? What are you going to do about your business to make it more COVID resilient? You have to get on digital marketing. Okay, digital marketing in the simplest form, like in the most layman form, is basically the 4 P's of marketing, which are promotion, price, place, and product, taking them onto the digital platform. Okay, so you're now interacting in those aspects on the digital platform, meeting your clients there and making your sales from there. Okay, so now if you know what it is and you know that people are on the digital platform and you need to migrate some your business transactions there, how do you do that? Because it is a jungle out here. I'll tell you. Personally, I have been somebody that has been, computer literate. I've been on social media for quite some time, but in 2020, I increased my digital footprint and I had to start relearning certain things. So one key thing that I discovered about migrating onto the social media platform, of course, especially for new people coming onto the digital platform, not just social media, on the digital platform, the key thing you need to do as you transition is you need to change your mindset. You really need to change your mindset. When you're getting onto the digital platform in the digital world, you have to be open-minded. You have to be ready to learn new things. You have to be ready to interact with people. You have to be, there's nothing like, digital world is for young people. No. Right now, it's for everybody, okay? So you have to change that mindset. The second thing you want to do when you're considering getting onto the digital world is you have to conduct a personal audit, particularly in the area of your computer literacy skills, okay? You have to know how deep they run, how good you are with the computer or, technology and all those things. How good are you? And this will help you determine if you're going to need to hire somebody to help you increase your digital footprint as an organization or as an individual, or if you're actually okay and you're able to learn certain skills, you can actually teach yourself certain things. For example, I actually learned how to do website designing on my own through YouTube, and also just joining forums where you discuss some of these things. So I would suggest that you do a personal audit of your computer literacy skills. Okay, the next thing you want to do as you're considering migrating onto the digital platform, into your digital marketing, is you want to start small. You want to start small. Whatever platforms you're on, you want to increase your presence there, then migrate to other places. Now, one key thing I'll tell you is that, for example, in Zambia, not many people are computer literate as you would like them to be, especially when you join the digital platform. You will find, I've had that experience where you find a lot of customers having a number of challenges. Some of them, there's so many reasons, but I would tell you that even if not many people are as computer literate, one thing they are is Facebook literate. There's so many Zambians that are on Facebook, and if you're there as well, you can make use of that and just work around that, build your platform there. So I know that even as you're watching this, most likely you have a Facebook account and you have clients. So there are a number of groups and a number of platforms on Facebook as well, where you can sell your products, where you can get in touch with some clients, and that would be a good starting place. And also your own Facebook account would be a great starting place. The next thing you want to do when you're considering your digital marketing migration is that you want to make sure that if you deal in tangible products, for example, these are products like soaps, lotions, whatever, as long as it's a tangible product, if you deal in them, you want to have in mind how the logistics of how people will buy your product or pay for it, and also how they'll get the product, because there's no point in you talking about it and then your clients can't get this product. So you might want to think about that. If you're dealing in service products, you want to think about how are your clients going to consume your product. Are they going to do it virtually, or do they have to book? For example, if you're dealing in cosmetics, like a salon, for example, you might want to make sure the way people book is kind of organized, and so that you don't have a huge population in your salon. But also, this is something that will give your clients a lot of confidence to know that there will only be a certain number of people at a given time in your salon, so it will increase that confidence as you go. Okay. So one more thing, as you are considering digital marketing, is you have to have in mind creating your own website. As you start out, it's okay to not have a website, but eventually for your business, you might want to have a website. That is a whole new discussion that we will have some other time. But for now, these are the few things that I think you need to consider and do as you are considering, digital marketing. Now, remember, as you're doing digital marketing, I'm not advocating that you need to close your physical presence. If you have been doing brick and mortar business for a long time, I'm not saying that you need to shut it down and go completely virtually. It depends on what your business strategy is, what your vision is. So it's most likely going to be business specific or institution, like company specific. However, all I will say is, with this video, or by me telling you that digital marketing is like, a really great thing to do for your business, I am just saying, like, look, there's a window over here, and you can actually access your clients here. They are playing over here. Access them here and try to increase your sales over here. That's all I'm saying. If you feel eventually that you don't need a physical brick and mortar presence, that's really up to you. And if it works with your business strategy, great, because I actually think there are a lot of advantages to being on the digital platform. Of course, there are also disadvantages, but you know both, and you can maneuver all of them. Okay. So thanks for watching, guys. Remember to share, like, and subscribe, and comment in the comment section what other types of videos you'd like me to do, and also follow me on my socials: Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.